As a teenager, Will struggled with trying alcohol, marijuana. He had some struggles in school as far as grades, and also with behavior in school. And then he also was caught with marijuana in a school parking lot, where that made a lot of domino effects for him as a teenager, because then he wasn't allowed to participate in sports, which he loved, and because of the consequences of getting caught at school in a parking lot with marijuana, then he wasn't allowed to participate in any school programs. That caused him a lot of depression and anxiety, which he self-medicated with alcohol and marijuana. And I think that kind of took him down the road to just knowing how those substances made him feel. And he was also able to forget some of the things that he was anxious or fearful of. He said one time, when he was sober, he said, "I'm not sure I know how to be sober. I don't know who I am," because of the years of drinking alcohol and doing drugs. So that was something that he was really trying to find, trying to seek sobriety, and Phoenix Health programs helping him. And he took lots of notes. He could probably have told you almost word for word what the program was about that day, and he would go over those notes when he came home with them, because he really wanted sobriety. But I think that his world had changed, and he really just didn't quite know how to function in it. Will always looked forward to going to the outpatient program. He took a notebook and pen and was, ready to take notes. And he also looked forward to his therapy sessions and things that he would, that he could problem solve. I think it was always a positive atmosphere for him, and he seemed to know most of the staff by name, and always look forward to going. And he would say, I had a really good session today. We really weren't aware that he had gone back to using drugs. So it was a surprise to us when we got a phone call from friends that we needed to come to their home because something had happened to him, and we didn't know what that was. So when I got there, I expected an ambulance, and there were the ambulance wasn't there because they had been there and tried to revive him, and he was already gone. So it was, I was just in total shock. It was very unexpected, and he died of an accidental overdose. Well, we wanted to learn more and know more about the addiction process, and we also wanted to be a help to anyone else. We don't want this to happen to anyone else's family. We don't want this to happen to, any other parent, sibling, loved one, because it is real. It can happen to you, it can happen to your family, it can happen to your loved one. And time is very important. Phoenix programs have a real grasp on what it takes for a family to help support their loved one. And there are several family programs. The one we're involved in, Never Alone, helps families to understand the addiction process, how they can support their loved one, and how during all this process they can help themselves with self-care.
Yeah, I agree. After this all happened, we've really kind of poured ourselves into learning about, addictions and alcoholism. And, we also got involved in other support groups in other parts of the state. We just felt like we had this need to go out and not only learn and absorb, but also to share, our thoughts and feelings with other families who have experienced either tragedy or working with a family member who is currently going through addiction recovery. And we've met a lot of wonderful people. We've grown a lot from it. And we feel that we've contributed a lot to other people's journeys as they, try to work through it all. But, coming to the Not Alone program and Greg facilitates that meeting. We also see Greg one time a week just as a couple, and we very much look forward to that. But also we go to the Not Alone program, and we were at first not sure what our role might be with that, because of the loss of our of Will. But Greg and he really consoled us and told us that he would really like us to be there, to be a different perspective, and to contribute in any way we can to help families that come in. So since the first time we attended, we've been very comfortable, very relaxed. We feel like we are contributing, but most importantly, we're learning a lot from other families and certainly from Greg's facilitation. So it's been a good experience for us, and we'll continue to do that. So, and we're more than happy to serve in other capacities as well, with Phoenix programs, stakeholder group, whatever we can do to promote your programs, because we do fully believe in it. We feel that's a program that's very committed to what it does, has a lot of success, and gets a lot of accolades in the community for the great things that you do. So we certainly want to be part of that.